Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Brandon Waddell will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And stepping in, Jean Segura. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jean Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fielded by Goldschmidt, and there's one down now. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First offering, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Phillies spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down in the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks? Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. His career line against Wheeler comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So now into the box is JT Realmuto. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Realmuto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Next to hit is Freddy Galvez. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up. 1-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Arenado.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's just a tasty roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Standing in now, Lars Nootbaar. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Fouled away. That average at .291 to start the day. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. .0-1 the count to Molina. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fair, that's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 89-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. A pause, and the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. Line drive to center field. Quinn able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. Cards lead it 3-0.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ronald Torreyes is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. So next to bat will be Roman Quinn. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Gene Segura. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. And now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him.
Goldschmidt.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, making it an even 250 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Connor Brogdon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 75, Connor Brogdon.
To the plate now, Lars Nootbaar, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nootbaar Bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like you did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Yadi Molina digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now to the plate here is Dylan Carlson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Alec Bohm is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Bryce Harper now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Arenado trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, struck out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
One there. On to first. A double play. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. McCutchen gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So now here is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Galvez behind 0-2.
0-2 is the count. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
To third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Cardinals number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 1-1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline. But just a windup foul. Still 0-2. Arenado stands at first with 1 out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Softly on the line to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding in is Roman Quinn. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In there, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And gone up into the second deck.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. That brings up Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bohm leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Over to first, and that retires the side. Before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 1. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 the count to Molina. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Dylan Carlson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
0-2, here it comes. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little bouncer. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul. another 0-2 coming. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Throw to first with time to spare in the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. O'Neill looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Freddie Galvez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Galvez leads off first with 1 away.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Next to stand in is Roman Quinn. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Archie Bradley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
You could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, here is Alec Bohm. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Demetrius Lewis. And the pitch. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yadier Molina is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in will be JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping in now, Freddy Galvez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Redbirds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brandon Waddell earns win number 4 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Zach Wheeler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a